Hi everyone, so today I have come to Nuneaton Hall, which is in North Yorkshire, part of the National Trust Heritage. I have my membership, so I'm going to see what's here today. I know I've been once before, but I didn't record it, so let's go and explore the outdoor at Nuneaton Hall. So as we begin with the car park, as always, this was quite big in size, and there was also an overflow car park where there was ample space for you to park. As you approach the entrance, the prices are on the right hand side there, and this is the little hut at Nuneaton Hall where you show your membership card. They also had this little fella here, he must have been security. But as you go through and then once you pay, you can see there's stuff up there for the kids to do, and it's such a fantastic, well kept place. So the gardens and grounds are kept by National Trust, and this is the sort of back of the hall going on to the main garden area, the main grass area. You can see there's deck chairs out for people, there's fun and games, there's activities for the kids to do. So I went to explore the garden and this is what I saw, so enjoy. Hidden within the garden is this very well kept vegetable patch where everything is organically grown, and there was quite a variety of stuff growing there. It was great to have a look around, see if you recognise some of the plants here, or vegetables. So it was time to go and have a look around the hall. The dwelling on the site dates back to 1249 AD, but over the years it was added on to and more in the Tudor times within the span of 450 years. William Rutson in 1839 actually bought the property for £152,388 back then, and his family used the property as a sporting lodge and used nearby Newby Wiscall in Northallerton as their main home. There's some really cool features as you go around this property, and you can see that during that time their wealth must have been really high. What the history does say about this place is that they were linked with the slave trades and slave labour, so a lot of their money came from that time. And there's loads of information about the house as you walk around. You get that old sense, that old smell, that old feel of the house. And it's when you go into each room, it's weird to think that a family was residing there and living there, and you're in that time now, but they were in that time then. It's weird. You can see that the bath and the toilet at that time you were quite, you were well known as a family to have money if you had a bath and a toilet. So it's all interesting, and as you go up into the attic, you are met by these prestige, attention to detail dollhouses. The time and effort it must have taken, and the cost and the expense to get these into place is fantastic. So it is well worth a look around. So I actually got round quite quickly, and I had a look at the time, and I thought, yeah, I can probably fit another local one in. So I hopped in the car and jumped to Benningborough Hall, as you can see here, and I did go and explore this place. Well worth having the membership though when you look at the prices. So let's go and have a look at this place. I'm in the ground of Benningborough Hall, and this is the second place I've visited today, only because Nuneaton Hall was it wasn't the wrong place, but it was somewhere where I thought was different. It was a lot bigger, so I got round in about an hour. So I've come here to Benningborough Hall, which is near York, and you've just seen some of the garden footage there, and that is fantastic. I'm now currently in the grounds of the gardens, and from what you can see, it's quite huge. I haven't been inside the hall yet, but that's where we're going to go now. So let's take a look inside the hall. So history tells us that a Ralph Bouchier inherited Benningborough estate back in 1556 and began building the first house on the site approximately 300 metres southeast of this actual hall, and this was the family home for roughly around about 150 years. Certain surveys have suggested that it was timber framed with fine panelled interiors, some which were reused and can be seen in the present hall as you go around. This area was the laundry room, where the servants would have done all the laundry, stitching and that kind of thing as well. You get a sheer sense of the size of the hall when you go through there and look at the winding staircases that go, all the way through the house. Again, you can see that about the wealth over the years and how much, these days a house like this would cost to build and also maintain. The house is exactly how it was, and in 1649 Ralph's grandson was at threat of confiscation of the property, but luckily it didn't happen, and you can read all about this as you go through the property. There's loads of information there. There's tons of information about the property, too much to go on about it today, but that's why I want you to visit it, so you can explore it yourself and have a look. So the kind lady opened this door for me because she seen me filming, and she said, have a look at this staircase. So this staircase was the servant staircase, and it went up and up and up and up. Normally they're under stairs, but not this time. They were right up in the tops of the house. A huge hallway. You were met with this as you walk through the door. I couldn't film it when I came through because there was too many people there, but eventually got it, and it's just magnificent architecture. So after visiting the hall, I came out into the courtyard, where you can see the old courtyard clock there, and I had a look around the garden, and this garden was just as good as Nuneaton, and yeah, I'm going to go silent now and let you enjoy it. So that tree back there that I just filmed, it looked like raspberries on there, but it didn't look like a raspberry bush. If anybody knows what that was, please feel free to let me know. That would be great. Not a raspberry tree, surely. Maybe. So that's the play area behind me, the sign that you just seen. For obvious reasons, I'm on my own. I'm not going to go in and film a play area, even though my intent is good. You just don't know these days, do you, with people, how they react. But yeah, I'll check out the play area if you ever come here. It does look good. Had a quick look around, but obviously couldn't film it because I didn't have my kids here today, So yeah, looked good. So facility wise, there's a few places you can go to get a drink or something to eat. This was actually in the courtyard next to the laundry room, and sell coffee, ice cream, all that sort of stuff. But they're also towards the exit and entrance, there's a restaurant that sells food, ice creams as well, as you can see. It did look quite busy, so obviously the more busier it is, the more good it is, I assume. Probably expensive as well. I didn't have a look at the prices, but you can sit outside, a lovely little court area there. Just behind this there is the shop, so you can buy plants, pottery, that sort of thing. So it's a standard gift shop, and it did look a bit pricey as well. But what I did notice is that if you had mobility issues, you could hire one of these scooters to take you around. Again, I don't know how much they cost. You probably have a look online for that sort of thing. But yeah, they did have it all, and I really enjoyed today, and I really did save a lot of money by having the membership. £12 for family membership a month, or £7 single membership, or you can pay it all in one go, but I just do the monthly thing. But yeah, I saved about £50 today on entry fees. Fantastic. So here is some of my best bits from today, and thank you again, and please consider subscribing to the channel.